Hi, Dan?
You must be Gina. Come on in. Would you like a glass of wine?
Why not?
White or red?
Either one is fine. You seem a little nervous, if you don't mind my saying.
Well, I've never done anything like this before.
You've never served anyone a glass of wine before?
Never someone like you.
Oh? What am I like?
Beautiful, actually. More so than I expected. I mean, there weren't any pictures with your listing.
I don't photograph well. Besides, I like dates who are willing to take a chance. They tend to be more interesting.
Do I seem interesting to you?
So far, so good. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
That's reassuring. I haven't had anyone over since my wife died.
It's okay. I understand.
Do you?
I know about loss, and I know about need. You can relax with me. I don't bite.
I'm not sure I believe that.
All right, you got me. Maybe I do sometimes. What can I say? I contain multitudes. Doesn't everyone?
I suppose so. I think we're all capable of, surprising ourselves.
Does that scare you? The thought that you might surprise yourself?
I've never really given it much thought.
Tell you what. For the next couple of hours, you can be anyone you want to be. Maybe we can surprise each other. What do you think of that?
Anyone?
Anyone at all.
Okay. I think I'll be a retired CIA agent. How's that?
Okay. You score points for novelty, I'll give you that. But if you want to revisit your waterboarding days, I should probably leave right now.
No, I wasn't that type of agent.
I see. You're more of a sexy Jason Bourne type?
No, I was what you call a data analyst. Good one, too. In fact, I was in charge of a special department. It was called Section 15. I ran it for 10 years.
Section 15 doesn't sound very glamorous. What did you do? Or is that top secret?
Actually, it is. But I'll tell you. We tracked monsters.
You mean like serial killers?
No, I mean monsters.
And when you found them, then what?
Like I said, We tracked them. We treated them like any animals you might study in the wild. We didn't put tags in their ears, but it was pretty close.
Why would you do that?
In case they could be used.
Used?
Think about it. What if you needed something done? Something dangerous and necessary and not exactly legal?
Like an assassination.
Good example. Let's take it a step further. Your target is the leader of a drug cartel. He's a man who must be removed in such a way that cannot be traced back to you. He lives in a fortress and he's surrounded by an army of bodyguards. You need an agent who can get in, destroy the target, and make a clean getaway. A regular killer, he may fail, but a werewolf or a vampire, well, that would be a different story now, wouldn't it?
No one can stop the creature commando.
They'd never see it coming.
And how did you get your monsters to sign up for this program? Did you appeal to their sense of patriotism?
No, we forced them into it. Like I said, we treated them like you would any animal. We learned all their weaknesses, and we knew 100 ways to exploit them.
I see. And after they did what you wanted, you let them go?
What do you think?
I think that I am a pretty kinky girl, but this little roleplay is weird even for me. Take care of yourself, hun. I won't hold it against you if you leave me a bad review.
Like Frank Taylor?
Who?
Frank Taylor. I think he would have left you a very bad review if you had let him live.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've been very careful for a very long time. Most of these men, they don't have a clue what you did to them. Oh, they know they had one hell of a night. They just can't recall any of the details. They remember the pleasure, but none of the pain or the blood. You never take so much that you kill them or turn them, but with Frank, what happened? What made you lose control?
I don't lose control.
Yes, you do. I've seen what happens when you do. I was there when they scooped up what was left of Frank.
Well, it's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. I'm out of here. Good night, Mr. Crazy Pants.
Your coffin's been moved. I told you that I'm retired. That much is true. But I still have connections and people owe me favors. A few hours ago, some of those people went to that warehouse you've been renting and they took that coffin.
Where is it? Answer me or I'll tear it to pieces!
I don't know.
Liar!
They're watching the house right now. If they don't find me alive and well after you're gone, you won't have any more of that precious native soil to sleep in, and tomorrow morning you can finally get caught up on your tan.
And what happens after they find you intact?
You'll get a call on this burner. Someone will tell you where to go.
And what's to stop me from paying you a return visit?
Like I said, I have friends. If something happens to me, something will happen to you.
What do you want? Am I supposed to travel to Afghanistan for you? Or Syria, maybe? I have to warn you, I don't travel well, and I'm not much on taking orders.
It isn't like that. It's easy, and you won't have to go far at all. I mentioned my wife earlier. I told you that she was dead. That much is true.
So?
This is my daughter, JOANA. She's 8 years old.
What does that have to do with me?
I want you to turn her.
What?
I want you to bite her and drain her to the point of death. Once you've done that, you can go and you'll never hear from me again.
Why do you want me to do that?
It's the only way she can be saved. My little girl is dying. She has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. She only has a few weeks left at best. But if she's turned into what you are, the cancer won't matter. No more pain, no more sickness. She might even live forever. Now do you understand?
Tell me something. Do your spy buddies know about this little scheme of yours? Uh-huh. And why do they think I'm here?
I told them that I needed to talk with you. I didn't say why.
And they were all right with that.
They trust me.
They shouldn't.
That's your opinion. Now, do we have a deal?
I'm thinking about it.
What's there to think about? This isn't difficult. It's just following your nature. Look, do this one thing and we'll never have to see each other again.
My nature? What do you know about me?
I know what you are.
I know what cancer is. I understand its nature, but does that mean I know your daughter? Does that mean I know who she is, what she wants, how she feels? I've never done it, you know. I've never turned anyone.
You haven't?
I only took what I needed.
What about Frank Taylor?
Sometimes I need a little something extra. Your daughter will too. Count on it.
You can't be sure of that.
Oh, yes, I can. Does she know about any of this?
Of course not. How could I explain something like that to a child? She would never understand.
That makes two of us. Don't you realize what you're asking of me?
I'm asking you to save my daughter's life.
No, you're asking me to exchange one disease for another. Only this one you can't escape in death because it is death.
Don't give me that melodramatic crap. I'm standing right in front of you and I'm looking at a woman who is young and beautiful and has been for longer than I've been alive. You want to lecture me about disease? You haven't even caught a cold in the past 100 years. You just don't appreciate what you have.
What's not to appreciate? I'm a parasite who sleeps in a box of dirt. Hooray for me.
You're an immortal with an ageless body and the strength of 10 men. Hooray for you! Believe me, I've thought this through. Your life is not the life that I'd want for my little girl, but it is a life no matter what you say. And I mean for her to live.
In the body of an 8-year-old riddled with cancer. That's what it's gonna be. You realize that, don't you? The change, it doesn't make anything that's wrong go away. It just preserves you as you are. You're trapped in amber for eternity.
I don't care. I can't bury my child. Do you understand? I can't and I won't.
You won't do what? What are you talking about? Who are you? Are you a doctor?
No. I'm Gina. And you're Joanna, isn't that right?
Yes. Why were you arguing with my dad?
Sweetheart, please, you need to go back to bed. You need to be following
Your
the
dad
doctor's-
wants me to do him a favor, but I don't think it's a very good idea.
You are a doctor. No more needles, no more tests, okay? Please.
No needles, no tests. I promise.
You're cold.
I'm the Snow Queen.
Come on, little girl. You need to go back to bed.
I think I'm gonna be sick again.
It's okay. I'll be right out here if you need me.
Are you mad at me?
Of course not. I could never be mad at you. Never.
Trapped in amber. Think about it.
I can't let her go. She's all that I have left.
Yes. And if I do what you want, what will she have?
A life.
No. An existence. There's a difference.
Just go. Please.
You know, I should thank you.
For what?
I always wondered where the line was, you know? The line I wouldn't cross, the one thing I wouldn't do. I found it tonight. You showed it to me, so Thank you.